everything racist? Is
For
every
everybody but black people.
yeah, is it like everything is targeted towards black people? That's why that check need to be cut straight up for real. But it says Apple hit with a federal class action lawsuit alleging racial bias and how the watches measure blood oxygen levels. Damn, guys. Even the blood oxygen's racist, guys. We'll be back on the Keep It P podcast.
P podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences
and show how one could or could not.
Keeping it on the P for real.
Gotta tune in to
Yo,
these
ladies
brothers.
and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building.
Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players. Y'all tune in to their podcast here.
Man, listen, man. Y'all know what the podcast is and how we do it. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason I bust down articles the way I do. And this one should be no different. So, Apple, I got your little Apple Watches and all. So, the Apple Watches boast a number of useful functions, including monitoring step counts, making calls, sending texts, and measuring one's blood oxygen level. A new class action lawsuit filed in Southern District of New York claims that the latter function, known as blood oxygen meter, does not work as well for black people. It says, and that it is poor function on people of color amounts to consumer fraud. Yeah. Hmm. For
Much.
decades, there's been reports that such devices were significantly less accurate in measuring blood oxygen levels based on skin color, the lawsuit claims. The real world significance of the bias lay under addressed until the middle of the corona pandemic, which converged as the greatest awareness of structural racism, which extends in many aspects of society. Oh, we all want to admit that, huh? Oh, okay. With SWOVID, residential effects on long observed phenomenons became more stark. In conclusion, was the reliance on pulse oximeters to triage patients and adjust supplemental oxygen levels may place black patients at increased risk for hypoxemia,
Right. But that's on some medication.
Well, it's basically just leaving us at risk for something bad, basically. Since healthcare recommendations are based on the readiness of blood oxygen levels, white patients are more able to obtain care, and those who have darker skin would face with equal low blood oxygenated levels. Hmm. Filed on Christmas Eve, New York residents Alex Morales filed to propose a class action lawsuit on behalf of the Empire State consumers who bought the watches during the statute of limitations. Morales also sued on behalf of the residents of North Dakota, Wyoming, Idaho, Alaska, Iowa, Mississippi, Arkansas, North Carolina, and Utah under those state consumer fraud laws during the statute. The plaintiff was aware that the product purported the measure blood oxygen level, and he believed that it was without regard to skin tone, which is relevant to him based on skin tone, the lawsuit states. Plaintiff expected the product would not incorporate biases and defects of pulse oximeter and respect to the person's darker skin tone. As a result, Morales claims Apple was able to sell the watches at premium price for no less than $400. More of that would have been the consumers known if the blood meter oximeters weren't working correctly. While traditional fingertip pulse oximeters are capable of measuring blood oxygen levels from the heart rate, wrist-worn devices like products determine the heart rate and the blood oxygen measures from the wrist, where beliefs are inaccurate. The algorithms designed for the fingertip sensors are inappropriate when based on wrist measurements and can lead to over 90% of the readings being unusable. One of the recent studies concluded that the product was unable to detect the reduced blood oxygen saturation in comparison to medical grade pulse oximeters that failed to recognize the failings of pulse oximeters in general with respect to a person's color. It continues. Morales alleged that violations of New York general business law and state consumer fraud acts. The lawsuit also accuses Apple of breaches of express warranty, fraud, and unjust enrichment. Apple did not immediately respond to the email request for comment, and Morales is represented by the attorney Spencer Sheeman. Read the 8-page lawsuit here, which I don't got time for. But this just goes to show you, right, that and I think I was just speaking about this other day, but if the reality is that it's coming from all sides and all angles, and you got to be aware. But what they do to us is give us so many distractions to make it easy to forget about what the real issue is. And the real issue is that everything is designed to target black people, whether you like it or not. But the question is what you're going to do about it. Are you going to get on code and replace this system of WS with a system of justice? Is that what you're going to do? Is you going to make sure that we going to Washington to get our check? Are you going to make sure that they're cutting the check for foundational black Americans? Or are you going to just sit by on the side and be one of them? You tell me what you want to do and how you're going to do it, because it's serious out here. And yeah, and I ain't going to hold you. I got 4 words for you. Love with the peace. There's blessings with that. And it's aloha out the doha for show ha. You already know how, fam. Peace.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the U.S. government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. This is Kendra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Currently we have multiple color combinations in stock. Ball out like a boss with the full sweatsuits for $250 and just the jacket for $150. And we also have jerseys for $75, and we definitely have the t-shirts for only $25. We offer free standard shipping and have a quick response time. So tap in and style like a boss would do. Please go visit boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Once again, that's boss3anticlothing.com. Love, peace, and blessing.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that.
Everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the stage. I thought you motherfuckers got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? supposed to be scared now because you got pistol motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look. See, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas in his light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain time. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trip.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas. And
Rushy cream, leaf, keef, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see.
call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can